Hey guys, I just wanted to make a new video with a quick update on what's going on with our case. So back in November, we were documentarily qualified, something like that. Our documents were qualified, but and then it took them like a month. No, even longer than that. We didn't get our interview date until January 17th. So we were approved November 22nd. Our documents were qualified. And then January 17th, we got the email for the interview. And then the interview was held on February 12th. And it was a success. My husband went alone. I was not able to travel to Nigeria. Just with everything that's going on right now with this whole travel ban, we decided that it would be best for me to stay in Washington, let him handle the interview alone, and then get him out as soon as possible. The ban goes into effect February 21st, and we wanted to make sure that he was in the United States before that date. So that's what we did. We just planned to, once he had gotten his visa, and it took 2 days after his interview. So February 14th, which was yesterday, he got the message that his visa had been printed and that it's ready for pickup. And then he flies home in a couple days. So super, super, super excited and super, super happy. And I feel like this is the moment we've all been waiting for. You know, like this is the moment we've been holding our breath for so long. And it's been exhausting. And well, I've met a lot of women through this YouTube channel who are going through the same thing. And one couple in particular, they are like 2 or 3 weeks behind my husband and I. Her documents were qualified in December, and then in February she got her interview date. But unfortunately their interview date's not until the beginning of March. And through all this stuff that we're going through, her husband just happens to be in the same town that my husband's in. So our husbands got really close, and me and her got really close. And they're subjected to this travel ban, and they're our friends. And they've gone through everything that my husband and I have gone through. They've gone through the marriage and the length and the distance and the time and the expenses and the patience and the love, and I feel horrible. I feel horrible. It's hard for me to celebrate our own victory when I know that my friends are suffering, you know, and I know it's not just them. I know it's many couples are suffering with this whole ban. So we are happy. Don't get me wrong. We're very happy that my husband's coming home, and I feel like this is the moment we've all been waiting for. And I'm excited. I'm really excited. I'm really happy. I really just can't wait to be a wife. I mean, of course I've always been his wife, but to really be his wife, you know, to cook him dinner and to wake up with him and to go to bed with him and to just live and love, you know. So I'm really excited about that, but I'm also at the same time concerned and worried for my friends who are going through such a hard time right now, and they just really need our love and our support. And I think that the travel ban's going to be lifted soon. I mean, from what I can see, of course I read a lot about it, and I try to keep myself as abreast as possible of the current events and what's happening now and what's happening with this travel ban. And it looks to me like Nigeria is complying with everything that the United States is requesting. So I think that the travel ban will be lifted soon, but it's just uncertainty, you know. And I mean, for my husband and I couldn't imagine being in that situation. I couldn't imagine going through all of this, and as my friends have gone through the exact same thing, to get up to this last moment where you're going to your interview and to be subjected to this travel ban. I mean, how hard and how horrible for them. So they're certainly in my thoughts and in my prayers, and I wish nothing but the best for my friends, you know, and I wish there was something that we could do to help them. They've become so close to my husband and I. So, but that's what's going on with our case. My husband's going to be home next week. So it's just really exciting times. really kind of nervous and kind of scared. But I think all that's normal. I can tell my husband's really nervous. Like now that the interview's done and now that everything's completed, now he's just packing. And I can tell that reality's coming, that you're leaving your whole life behind to sacrifice for one woman. I feel like a lot of Americans think that sometimes these men, maybe marry us just for a green card. But when you look at the reality of it, when you really sit back and look at the reality of it, yes, I've sacrificed a lot for my husband. I've sacrificed a lot of money and a lot of time and a lot of patience and a lot of energy. But what my husband is now sacrificing for me is his whole life. He's sacrificing his whole life to come here and be with me. And there's no greater sacrifice, in my opinion. No money can ever equate to that. And people are like, yeah, but the United States is so amazing and he'll have so much opportunity. Opportunity is only what you make of it, You have to have all that ambition and all that drive to be successful here. To be successful in any country, you have to have that. America's nothing special. I mean, yes, we do have a lot more opportunity here than some other countries, but it is only what you make it. So everyone's in my thoughts and in my prayers. I hope that you guys that are going through these same battles are keeping your faith alive and your love and your hope and your patience. I wish everyone success, and God bless you, and have a great day. Cha-cha.